we all have used avoidance to some degree in our lives. We all have tried to hide ourselves from confrontation. We all have ran away from accountability. And we all have tried to escape our problems by never engaging with it ever again. Like a little kid accidentally breaking mom's favorite vase and running to go hide in their rooms and never planning on taking accountability, apologizing to mom, or for the whole day planning on never stepping even a foot near where they broke the vase. 'Cause out of sight, out of mind, right? That right there is the mindset of an avoidant person. Today is going to be all about the life of an avoidant person and how, as much as you think you're getting away from life's problems by avoiding it, you're actually deeply engraving it into your subconscious mind, which is wiring your brain to let this be the outlet you look for in any moment you feel that you are not in control. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Christine, and if you want to see more transformative content like this one, then go ahead and subscribe to my channel to join the journey with me. In order to heal the avoidance within ourselves, we must first understand where it stems from. Avoidance is a safety net that we have created when we were little tiny beings under our caretakers who raised us. Whenever we made mistakes or things that were just out of our control, depending on how those around us reacted to it, their patterns of reactions have deeply affected our internal environment and the way we process our mistakes and our actions. If mom chose to scold us and yell at us for breaking the vase and told us to go in our rooms and chose to ignore us for the rest of the day without feeling the need to hear us and to understand us, and continue to do this with every mistake that we have made growing up, our survival instincts kick in, remembers every past moment when we made a mistake and how mom and dad reacted to it, and starts to subconsciously create a safety net for us to feel safe. Our bodies were created to feel safe, but because the evolution of mankind, when hunters were heavily exposed to danger all around them, that is where our fight or flight zone stems from. In this case scenario, we reflect our mother's actions towards us. Our safety net becomes avoidance, because that is how our mom reacted to us. That is how she treated us. She didn't feel the need to hear or understand what happened. So we in turn see avoidance as something that's so comfortable to us, because that is what we grew up being treated with. Avoidance. Now that we can see where avoidance can stem from, we now can get a clearer vision of where avoidance lies within us. Here are examples of how avoidance can show up in our lives and how it can hinder us from growing into a better version of ourselves. I'll study for my exam tomorrow. I just have so much going on, so I'm just gonna go on my phone and mindlessly scroll on TikTok. Then tomorrow comes and you say the same thing. Then it's the day of your exam and you tell yourself, hey, I just need to make sure I get a passing grade. But then you don't. Then you start stressing out about not only your exam grade, but everything that you were stressing out with before that. And then you continue this cycle for your next exam, for your next assignment, or for your next project, never really allowing yourself to see the root of your problems. No, it's not the stress. It's your avoidance. It's your procrastination. Here's another example. This person is really a dream come true. They are so caring, they are so nurturing, and they are just everything you could ever possibly ask for or wish for in a person. Then let's insert the stressors. You got in trouble at work. Your next paycheck doesn't come until 2 weeks from now, and you owe the government $300. Your dad, well, he keeps nagging you to go and cut the grass. Your auntie, she keeps calling you to ask when you have time to go and pick up her medication from the pharmacy. And now you're shoving food down your face trying to cope with the stress. And every time you go and look in the mirror, you stress out even more because now you don't like how you're gaining weight and how you're breaking out. And now the person that you're with is one teardrop away from crying because she's on her period and you didn't get her McDouble with Sprite or put a heating pad on her back. There's so much going on in my life, and I like to hold in all my stress because growing up, I didn't have anyone to hear me or to understand me or to even just help me out. So avoiding and keeping everything to myself is what I know is going to make me feel better because that is what I grew up with. That is what makes me feel safe and what makes me feel like I'm finally in control. But I'm getting very overwhelmed. So what's the easiest thing I can get rid of? Maybe I'm actually not really the best for this person because now she's getting mad at me for not taking care of her. This will be a sacrifice I'll be making for the both of us. So I'm gonna let her go. What is that, you ask? Ding, ding, ding. That is avoidance. Avoidance shows in many case scenarios. It affects almost every aspect of our lives when not healed properly. We can think we're doing something right, but really we're just acting upon the safety nets that we have created. And these safety nets aren't as safe as we make them out to be. These safety nets are only saving us from experiencing our mistakes, our chance to grow into truth, and our ability to become an overall better person, not just for ourselves, but for those all around us. Avoidance hurts not just the person who created it, but those all around them. If you don't place awareness on your avoidance, then you will continue to see the life that you could have had avoid you. Rewiring your brain and soul to heal from avoidance means facing the truth head on. It means finding comfortability in taking account with your actions. It means dealing with your stress one step at a time and not avoiding it to pile up and then making decisions that you end up regretting or just overall not good for you. Because no, not everyone is going to treat you the same way as how your mother did when you were a kid. You are an adult now, facing other adults, some who may still reflect your mother's actions towards you, but you can't let that stop you from healing because there's healed people out there who are willing to hear you, who are willing to understand you, and who are willing to help you. You must allow yourself to feel vulnerable in this uncomfortable feeling. It is the only way you are going to heal yourself from being an avoidant individual to being a secure individual. Pain, hurt, and tragedy is inevitable, but the way that you choose to view that is what will alter your state of being. Learning to accept that you cannot control how others react to you when you do finally make the decision to take accountability for your mistakes and actions frees you from the shackles of repeating a life that you continue to choose by thinking that these safety nets of avoidance are what is saving you. Because they aren't, and they never were. Patterns that stem from our childhood and that we have grown up to continue to live with can feel very challenging to heal when you get to the adult life. Taking the steps to heal your avoidance will truly open doors for you that you've never seen for yourself. It is the version of you that's waiting for you to finally unfold and take your power back. There's goodness that lies within you, but you need to learn to use that goodness by healing the weaknesses within you that are not just hurting only you, but everyone around you. If you stay to the end of this video, you are taking a step closer to healing the avoidance within you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you feel that someone needs to hear this message, then feel free to send this to them with pure love and pure intentions. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.